I'm Victoria Hartenberg, and this is speech number 4, with the issue being pollution. Here's my audience, mom and sisters. As I walk the streets of Italy, there are many things that are visibly different from the streets I'm familiar with in America. Most of the buildings here are aged with history, and the hills are filled with vineyards, and on every street corner are recycling bins. The people here do their best to separate their trash and cut back on their use of plastic and single-use items to fight against pollution. Pollution is a major issue around the world as trash is found in the ocean, toxic chemicals are found in the air, and as our dependency on plastic continues to grow. One place pollution can be found is in the ocean. The wind blows trash from litter and landfills into the air, while rain washes trash into rivers, streams, and sewers. In the article Managing Marine Plastic Pollution, Jenna R. Jambic, an environmental engineer, estimates that 192 countries altogether produce 275 metric tons of plastic waste each year. From this volume, about 4.8 to 12.7 million metric tons of mismanaged plastic waste is thought to have entered the ocean in 2010. She points out that this is the same as having five 5-gallon bags filled with mixed plastic on every foot of coastline around the world. Without improvements, she predicts that these numbers will more than double by 2025. Even though most of these calculations are estimates, the numbers fall far from zero and should be a cause to worry. Another type of pollution I want to point out is air pollution. Do you remember the classic Dr. Seuss story, The Lorax, where a beautiful and healthy environment was destroyed due to factories, production, and the selfish need to create money? Well, this is a similar story to a Chinese city called Linfen. 20 years ago, the city was nicknamed the Fruit and Flower Town, which was vibrant in life and agriculture. But as we learned from the video entitled The Devastating Effects of Pollution in China, locals and experts explained that as China's need for energy grew, Linfen was turned into a coal mining town. Today, Linfen is one of the most polluted cities in the entire world, where the sky is clouded with toxic smoke. Breathing this air for one day is the equivalent to smoking 3 packs of cigarettes. The locals suffer from pesticide exposure, high blood pressure, heart disease, lung problems, stomach and lung cancer, all because of pollution. Although it may be difficult to convince the Chinese government to stop using coal, there are other ways to take a stand against pollution. The best place to start is within your own life and becoming less dependent on plastic. In the YouTube video, Clean Seas Breakup PSA is not me, it's you, the call and challenge to break up with plastic is created. In this video, a woman named Sandra is seen breaking up with plastic. Using the breakup term, "It's not me, it's you," Sandra explains to plastic that although it was always there for her, she became dependent on it. She felt suffocated by plastic, who created a toxic environment, not just for her, but for others too. Plus, she met someone else. Sandra met reusable products, and once she made the switch, Sandra exclaims that life is better as she is respected in public, making new friends, and is treated the way she should be. Switching from plastic to reusable products is an effective way to reduce pollution. It is important that every person do their part to prevent pollution in our oceans, in our air, and within our own lives. Together, we can make the world a cleaner and healthier place to live.